What's good, YouTube? It's your boy King Leo, and I'm bringing you guys another video today. Now, we had a rough Sunday. We took a L to the Eagles. It hurts my soul that we lost to them, but everything's good. It's just, an eye opener, something that we can grow on, look at, and then grow on. But before we get into this video, I just want to say thank you to everybody who subbed to me, recently, like really all you guys. But this past week I gained over 20 subs. My last video hit over 5K, 100 and some likes. Like, I appreciate that so much. You guys do not know how happy I was to see those numbers. And keep commenting in the comment section. I love interacting with you guys. So I just want to say thank you to everybody who's watching the videos, liking them, new subscribers, commenting. Like, thank you for all of the support. Like, I appreciate it so much. But in this video, we're going to break down the Eagles game this past Sunday. Now, I'm just going to look at the offense for this video. Things to note, like, really, our defense, they scored 26 points. I think that's a high for us for the season. But the defense really didn't play that bad. Like, the Eagles had 268 yards. They were getting less than 4 yards a play. Let me look at the third down number, 6 of 14. Like, I'll take that. We got 4 sacks. We didn't get any turnovers. I think the defense played solid overall. We just were really, really hurting from the short fields that the offense was giving us. And also, I want to note in this video, for whatever reason on NFL Plus, every interception that Cooper Rush threw, it wasn't like able to be watched. Like, it wasn't uploaded to the game film to be able to be watched, or I would put those in here, but I don't got them. But we're going to get into it. So if you guys haven't seen my videos already, you know how I do this. I pick these plays. I watched the film earlier in the day, and now I'm going to be rewatching it, doing a live reaction to it. So early in the game, Philadelphia, they came out in this 5 guys on the ball look. So it's a harder front to run against theoretically. It should be, because you have a guy covering each gap instead of 4 guys covering 5 gaps. But let's take a look at what goes on here. See if we're going run pass. Okay. So I just want to say, it was a couple of games ago. We ran the same exact play. I think it was against Washington, I want to say, where CD is right here. And then he gets matched up on the inside guy. Now, I believe this is a safety and not a linebacker. But either way, CD Lamb is usually quick enough to, win on this slant route. But ran the same play. He crossed the inside defender's face, caught it, ran for extra yardage. So this is really, really good film study by the defender here. And the reason why I know it's film study is because if I take note and I watch him, like, he's flat-footed the whole time. He's not worried about CD running by him. He's not running about CD breaking out. He's flat-footed. He's sitting on this slant route because he knows it's coming. Because, like I said, a couple weeks ago, we ran this same play. We like getting CD matched up inside in the slot, be able to cross face and run. So, look, he's breaking on it. He just sat on it. Super good film study by the Eagles player. I just want to note that. So we're going to have to make some adjustments because, guys, teams are already catching on to that play. It was actually Kazir White, so it was a linebacker. Next play, we have a bunch left here. Eagles have 4 guys on the ball, 2 linebackers in here. Matched up here, Slay, one-on-one. And this was a third down. I think this was the first third down of the game. This was our first drive. We went 3 and out, I'm pretty sure. So this end just completely crashes. Now, one thing that Dak Prescott coming back is going to bring to our offense is, the read option. So this is just a zone run going this way. Everybody's going to block down, going to their right, the offensive line. And then we're going to leave this guy. What should happen is that this defender should be put in a 2-on-1 situation with, do I hold and contain for the quarterback or do I crash on the run? In this case, he crashes on the run. And with Cooper Rush not being the most athletic guy, he's not really a threat as a runner, versus when Dak Prescott comes out, say this guy crashes, Dak Prescott would have this whole lane right here to run and pick up the first down. I think we needed 2 yards. And even with Dak being in, if he contains, this defender would be out here, and this lane would be wide open, right in behind Tyler Smith, and he would be one-on-one with the safety. So, really looking forward to seeing Dak Prescott get back in that offense. Should be playing versus the Lions, I hope. Here we go. Next series, I'm pretty sure. Out of the pistol. So this was a problem early in the game, is that this man, Jordan Davis, is a big guy. He is big and strong. He's like 6'6". He's over 300 pounds, super athletic. Like, he's a problem. He's sitting here right here in the middle as a nose tackle for the Eagles. And they already got guys like Javon Hargrave and Fletcher Cox. Like, that wasn't a, difficult task enough. So now you add Jordan Davis in the mix. So this is Tyler Biadasz, who's actually been playing pretty solid this season. A lot more improvement from previous years. I think this is his third year in the league now. Tyler Biadasz, you can't go one-on-one with this guy. He's just too much of a physical freak to go one-on-one with, as we see with the choppiness. Let's back this up some. He stands Tyler Biadasz up. There's no movement at all. With one arm, he can come in and tackle Tony Pollard. Even on the back side of this, McGovern and Tyler Smith don't really. No, actually, they clear out. It's just it's Hendershot and Ferguson, because here White comes free, and Hendershot doesn't get none of Brandon Graham here. But still, Jordan Davis is in that hole. He's not going nowhere. Need better blocker from Hendershot here. See what we got right here. Okay, on this play, now I don't have every offensive play in, but just key plays that we could have kept the chains moving. Also looking at good things offensively. On this play, this is just a miss by Cooper Rush. I think this was second down, I'm pretty sure. So we get some play action going. Pretty solid pocket to throw from Brandon Graham. Is that Brandon Graham? Let me make sure. 94. Not too sure who that is for the Eagles. But he's probably close to getting a sack, but our guy is wide open right here. It's right in between the zone, have the safety over the top, in between the two linebackers. He's wide open, and then Cooper Rush just overshoots him for some reason. He would have been in position to pick up the first down. So then I think we get to third down right here. Eagles are showing pressure. They bring pressure. Cooper Rush does a really, really good job getting it out hot to CeeDee Lamb. So it's cover 0 for the Eagles. Everybody's in man-to-man coverage here at the top. Slot, and then Slay down here at the bottom with Gallup. So the Eagles, they rush 7 defenders. We have 6 blocking, so Cooper has to get it out quick. But then playing off coverage, he's able to do that, and he throws it to our best playmaker, CeeDee Lamb. Now this is third down. CD is short of the sticks right now, but CeeDee Lamb does a great job fighting to get this first down. Now, if we look at the line to gain, is the 35, right on the 35, right? So watching this live, I was like, how is that not a first down? And the line judge over here, they initially walked down to 35, but then she took a step inside and made it a yard shorter. But CD clearly, that's just great competitive toughness from CeeDee Lamb. All these guys right here, he's 2 yards short, but he takes the extra effort to stretch the ball out. He's not down yet. Right here, he's down, and the nose is past 35. That's a first down. Now, we are down at this point. So I do put a lot of blame on the coaching staff for this. So they spot the ball short, whatever. Things happen, right? Now, instead of going into a hurry-up offense right here, so what the Cowboys did, we get up to the line quick. They spotted a half yard short. We get up to the line quick, trying to, just catch them in the bad defense, get a good play off, and this is what happens. So CD, who clearly got the first down, we didn't, stay calm, let's let the replay, because it was close. They should have known it was close. Let's, get our guys upstairs to review this so we can challenge it. And even, let's say theoretically, if CD was short, let's say he didn't stretch out and we already had in our mind that we want to go for it on fourth down, why not talk about it? Let's talk about it. Let's huddle up and talk about it. Let's get a really, really good play call in. Let's not rush to the line, without talking about it. Puts a lot of pressure on our offense, puts a lot of pressure on Cooper Rush. Like, if we wanted to go for this, even though CD did pick it up, but they spotted it short, whatever, then we don't look at it. Let's talk about this play. Let's talk about it. But now we have to discuss what ends up happening. They overload in the interior of the offensive line, expecting a run. These guys crash down. But it's really good coverage. Man-to-man coverage. Cooper, we have separation here. I think this is Hendershot. So there's separation there, but Cooper just throws the ball behind him. He has to stop and turn, and they're able to break that up. But I really wish that they would have taken a look at the replay there, gave CD the first down, or at least talked about the play instead of just rushing to the line. Now we put our defense in an even worse position. And just the short fields were killing us. Okay, so right here, I think after that drive, we really found out, couple of plays. We found out, what we have to do to have a successful run game. So I showed you guys the play where Jordan Davis was getting just one-on-one, and he wasn't moving. He was moving our guy. So then we come out. So they put 5 guys on the ball like they've been doing. So now we have 7 guys on the ball with Noah Brown in here tight. So we put 2 guys on Jordan Davis, Tyler Biadasz and Connor McGovern. That way we get some movement going in that A gap, and look at this hole that it opens up for Tony Pollard to come through and get a really big gain. Also, let's take a look at other guys on this play. Tyler Smith. He has to really get here to seal him off. Good job athletically, exploding off the ball, getting in position to be able to cut him off and create that lane. Let's look on the other side here. Terence Steele pushes 93 out really wide. And then, the rest is Tony Pollard hitting the gap and getting loose, breaking the tackle, falling forward, finishing the run. So that was a really, really good play. Moving Jordan Davis out of the A gap to create a rushing lane. Now let's see. So we're already down by the goal line on this play. I think, all right, this is a third down play as well, just to take note. The Eagles have like a shell coverage look defense. They rush for pretty solid protection overall. I think Cooper, he does miss his throw. Pretty solid protection. But the target was his corner route. So we have this corner right here. He's baiting out here with Zeke a little bit. Like, he's jumping out there. But Cooper never really fully invests in looking him off. Either way, that's a tough throw because we have a safety in position inside. He's not out of position bad, but he does jump a little bit and then need to get that a little bit more out to the back pylon. But Cooper has to look him off to make this throw. But overall, good protection. Like, that's a clean pocket to throw from. Gets a little tight here at the end. Tyler Smith and then a Hendershot blocking. Not a bit too big of a fan of that, but he does solid. He does good enough. Doesn't just get beat upright. But Cooper just really has to pump this out here. The little pump fake. This is right before the end of the half. Pump fake this to get him to bite a little bit more than what he did. And then he just needed more on this ball to get to the back pylon. Because I think Gallup has a really good chance to catch that ball in the back of the end zone. So we got 3 out of that drive. It was 20-3, I'm pretty sure, going into halftime. So we needed to respond. And so we come out. Now we started doing this bootleg play. This was really, really giving us a lot of success. So we make it look like a zone run to the right, get all these guys moving right. Tight end slips out. Now he does a really good acting job. Gotta act like you're blocking and then slip out to the flat. These guys getting vertical. So really good design by Kellen Moore, Mike McCarthy, whoever drew that one up. Able to pick up the first down, get some momentum going. Let's see, this is the next play. They got 5 guys on the ball. We have a tight end in here. And we just run it up the middle. Get a good chunk. Now, like I said, that's the key to winning. We have to move 90 out of the hole. So he's the nose. Jordan Davis, like we've been talking about, we got to move him. And not one man can do that. So what we do, take Zach Martin, Tyler Biadasz, move him out of that hole. And Terence Steele, really good job holding up versus Fletcher Cox. Been a great player in the league for a long time. So, that's all we needed to do was move Jordan Davis out of the A gap to have success running. And we started figuring that out, utilizing it. Again, here's that bootleg play we started really, really, really taking advantage of. Again, it's just a zone right. Everybody's getting vertical to draw these deep DBs back. Throw it out here to the flat. Really, really simple concept. So this is like a counteract, bouncing it off of that. So what we've been doing the last 2 plays on this is that we've been running zone. It's been going right. This play is going left, but then the tight end is coming out to the flat. On this play though, however, so it looks like the Eagles are like in a cover 3 type look. So they have this DB in this third, middle safety, Darius Slay covering this third. They have their hook to flat defender. Now they rush one guy. They rush an extra guy. Then they have the middle guy. But what happens, instead of this tight end coming out to the flat here, he moves with the offense like he's blocking. He moves the way of the action, stays flat, and then he comes up right here in the seam. Now, this receiver, this is, again, drawn up super, super nice. I think that's CeeDee Lamb. So what he does is he pushes at this DB covering the deep third and then crosses his face. So now he's also the safety's, priority. So 2 defenders are occupying right here. I don't know if that's CeeDee or Noah Brown. I can't tell. I really can't tell. But either way, they both do a good job. And Cooper Rush finds tight end in the seam. Really accurate throw. Pass protection also held up really, really good. Let's see, we slide everybody to the left. The tight end is like coming on like a trap. But again, it's a play action. He picks up the edge guy. Really, really good design. Like, I love that play. That was a really beautiful play. So we got 2 tight ends right. They have 4 guys on the ball. And, hey, let me tell y'all something, man. Zeke was running hard. He got something for the Eagles, man. When it comes to the Eagles, Zeke got something for him. Like, that man don't play when it comes to the Eagles. And I rock with it. But, man had 81 yards, 6.2 a carry. So let's just check it out. Let's go. Let's look right to left. Now, Brandon Graham just splits the tight ends. Like, that's not good. That play really he wouldn't have to have spin. He could have got a full head of steam if that didn't happen. But it happens. We have young tight ends. So he splits both of them. Gets into the backfield, but Zeke makes a great play spinning and getting the yards that we needed. Let's look at right tackle Terence Steele. Him and Zach Martin get a combo block on Fletcher Cox. Zach Martin pops off of it, takes care of Kazir White shooting the gap. Look at those guys on the left side too. Connor McGovern and wait, who is this? I don't know, this is Biotish and Connor McGovern taking care of Hargrave on the double team. Like, really good job outside of those tight ends on the edge. They can't let Brendan Graham just split both of them. That's not good at all. Really hard run by Zeke. Shout out to Terence Steele and Zach Martin, though, doing their thing. It's another run play. This is a touchdown run by Zeke. So, wide open gap. Wide open gap. And Terence Steele, man, this man has been playing. Like, I feel like this season, now we know Zach Martin's greatness over his career, but this season, I feel like Terence Steele has been the best offensive lineman, especially in the run game. Like, he just moves Fletcher Cox. Now, Fletcher Cox, this is a Pro Bowl defensive tackle. Like, he just takes him one-on-one and drives him to the other hash. He completely washes him to the other hash, and Zeke does the rest. Using his angles, good bursts to get to the end zone. Like, shout out to Terence Steele, man. Again, another run play. The run game was working in the second half. We started getting our mojo, getting rhythm, running the ball. Look at Terence Steele, Zach Martin combo block right here on Fletcher Cox. Also pops off of that, picks up Kazir White. Zeke runs through the safety. But like I said, we were working in unison really, really good. Putting two guys on whoever was in the A-gap. See, they started taking Jordan Davis off the field. One, because we were down, so that it's not like they could like fully pass rush. So, shout out to my low battery, but I just want to, give an applaud to Cooper Rush on this throw. We know this guy doesn't have the best arm strength in the world. A little bit of a noodle arm. That's tough. But just look at the anticipation. Like, this is what he does so good. Look at when he's releasing this ball. Michael Gallup is not out of his break. The ball is halfway there when he gets out of his break. And, if Cooper Rush throws that a tenth of a second later, it's getting deflected, maybe even intercepted. But with the anticipation that he threw this ball with, the accuracy, like, that's just really, really good football by Cooper Rush. Clean pocket, 3-step drop, his ball's out. Like, that's beautiful to watch. So we got 3 tight ends to the left. Is that CD or Noah Brown? I still can't tell. It's tough. Tough world. Now, this was a third down play. This was 3rd and 1. So the runs that we have been doing is just kind of slamming it, moving a guy in the A-gap and slamming it up in there. This was a really, really good changeup. I don't think the Eagles expected this. So everybody blocks down, and then we get Zach Martin to pull around the edge. And then Zeke is just following behind him. Let's take a look at this left side. Terence Steele, not Terence Steele, but Tyler Smith, boy, just taking 95 for a ride. Our offensive line played out of their mind. Left guard does good. Tight end, 87, really, really good job there. Zeke outruns this guy's angle. Loved how we were running the ball. Only if we could have done that early in the game. But I think the next game will be a lot different. I think we know what we need to do playing the Eagles. So we'll be able to run it in the first half as well as the second half next game. Let's take a look here. We're in empty. Eagles put 5 guys on the ball. Everybody looks manned up. Then they have single high safety. So really pretty good pocket. I think Cooper Rush needs to show a little bit more pocket awareness as he kind of slides to the left when he doesn't have to. And then he has to make an awkward throw with Tyler Smith right there. Because it's clean. Like, this is clean. In the NFL, this is a clean pocket. But throw the ball out here to CD. Let's take a look at the route. It's kind of just a little stop route. Linebacker is really hesitant, so gets it out there. Now they said there was a block in the back, but I don't know. He kind of got him in the shoulder pad some, but we pick up the first down. Nevertheless. Again, this is a really our offensive line played great. They played great. Like, we didn't give up a sack. We were able to run the ball. Like, how many rushing yards do we have? We had 134 rushing yards. Like, our offensive line stood up to the Eagles' front really, really well. Like, they rushed 5. We're blocking 6 with Zeke as a back. But look, one right here, one-on-one, solid. Zach Martin on Fletcher Cox, solid. Biotis on Hargrave, solid. Like, they have nobody getting close to Cooper Rush at all. Clean pocket. Cooper just misses him. He just misses him. Again, here's that bootleg play, tight end going to the flat that we really, really worked on them. As we're going to take a look at Chauncey Gardner-Johnson. See, he's on the tight end. Like, that's his primary focus. His eyes just get in the backfield on that play action. And after that, it's too late. Throw it out here to Jake Ferguson. Now, Jake Ferguson makes a play. Really, really good change of direction and agility to be able to stop on a dime and score right here. Like, that's just really, really good athletic traits. But the play action is what, because we're running the ball so well. Play action gets Chauncey's eyes in the backfield. Makes this guy hesitate just a little bit. Cooper flings it out there. Jake Ferguson. Whoop-de-whoop-de. Like, man, Zeke. So this is a good blocking, but this is also really, really good job by Zeke setting up his blocks and, like, creating angles for himself. So we get the double team here. Zach Martin doesn't quite get there to the linebacker. But watch Zeke's movement. So Zeke, he gets up the field, bumps it out. So these guys are, chasing out, getting to their, like, contain, setting the edge, and then just gets skinny, breaks the arm tackle, and is able to get up the field. Ezekiel Elliott looked really good in this game. He'll never have the burst that he once had, but Ezekiel Elliott knows how to run the football. Like I said, the angles that he created for himself. I think it's the last play that I have for you guys today on the offense. And it's just shout out to Terence Steele, man. Shout out to Terence Steele. Now, this play could have went for a lot more. This is a toss right. Terence Steele is pulling inside. Let Cox go because we're tossing right. He's not going to be able to get there. Everybody else get up to the second level. Block the linebackers. Unfortunately, Michael Gallup doesn't really block super well on this play. He's supposed to just seal this edge defender inside. And he doesn't do that. And that's the guy that's able to make the play out there on Zeke to force him out wide. But, what we're looking at, the highlight on this play is Terence Steele pulling. So, looking at his, athletic ability on this play, look at that. He looks fluid running. He actually looks really, really fast. Good drive. Able to finish the guy while standing up to make the next block, but he's just giving it to him. So, shout out to Terence Steele, man. He's been playing like the best lineman on this team this season. That's going to do it, though. Next week versus Detroit, I'm looking forward to it. I think it's a bounce-back game for us. Pretty sure Dak Prescott is playing. So I would like to see him get back on track, get this offense moving, get this offense scoring more points than what we have been. Defense played good. We just have a little bit of adjustments to make versus the Eagles. I think They kind of caught us off guard with the game plan they came in with. But I don't think it's too much to worry about. Backup quarterback, he came in, what did he play now? 4 or 5 games, won 4 of them, won 4 out of 5 starting. Like I said, did his job. We're right in the race for the NFC East still. We're 2 games behind the Eagles, game behind the Giants, but we beat the Giants. Giants aren't a problem. We're not worried about the Giants. But other than that, I think that's all I got for you guys. I'll try to put this video out on Thursday. Hopefully it gets out on Wednesday. Try to get this video out on Wednesday to you guys. Again, like the video. If y'all made it this far, I appreciate you just for watching it, clicking on it. Drop comments. Like I said in the very beginning, I love interacting with you guys. But other than that, I think that's going to be it for me. Hope y'all have a good day. Peace.